Hey there guys, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a ultra budget kit building thing. Today, I think we're going to do it on the barbarian, seeing as the barbarian seems like probably one of the best classes in very low gear, a very low budget. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give ourselves 500 gold. I'll try and track it. It might be a little bit awkward. Oh, notice that's like pi. Okay, anyway. 500 gold. This means we're not going to be buying a full kit. We're not going to have enough gold to buy jewelry and things. So we're going to focus on the priority pieces. And I think also I want to try something that's, you know, got buffed a little bit recently, which is two-handed weapons. So I think what we're probably going to run instead is... Honestly, I don't really like Rage that much, but I think we will try this. We're going to go with Rage and Reckless Attack. I've never really used Reckless Attack, but this is just something that, I don't know. It might not be worth it, but let's just try it out. We're here to try things out. And let's also swap Berserker over for... Honestly, I think let's just go Savage. I think let's just say that we're not going to buy a chest piece, and maybe we can buy some legs, gloves, boots, maybe a helmet and a weapon, and that honestly might be it. Well, let's see what we can get anyway. Okay, so being on such a small budget, this means that we're going to use off-meta pieces. So what's off-meta right now? The axes are very off-meta generally. A lot of the two-handed axes are very poor. So battle axe is an even cheaper option. However, I think we want to try the double axe because I don't think the double axe is actually that bad, and I think it's a bit underrated possibly. And this is a pretty solid one for 130 gold, so I think we'll go ahead and buy that. Armor penetration, physical power, not bad at all, I don't think. So that leaves us with 370 gold left. So we're really not going to be able to get many pieces. But we're definitely going to need boots. So let's try and get some boots that we can get pretty cheap. I think maybe let's go for these heavy boots for 80 gold, 3 agility as well. A little bit of extra movement speed, not so bad. Now meds are going to be very important, so let's go ahead and buy some meds. Now, because we're taking Potion Chugger, we're just going to buy only potions of healing. We're not going to bother getting any bandages. So I'm adding this all up. Currently, we have 236 gold left. So we're probably going to have to go for some cheaper pieces here. Okay, this is a bit of a snipe, but let's go ahead and grab these reinforced gloves for another 49 gold. So we've got 187 gold for a helmet and some trousers. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's go ahead and grab this 3 strength... I honestly don't know how you pronounce that, but let's go ahead and grab that. Seems decent for 70 gold. So we have 117 gold now to get some trousers, and that's it. So we don't have enough gold to actually buy any with any strength on, so maybe let's look at vigor. We could get 3 vigor. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. That leaves us with 8 gold left, so we're very, very close to it. We didn't gain any movement speed from that, but we did gain a little bit of action speed. We did gain some, of course, more health, a little bit of PDR. Although the PDR is going to actually just hit 0 when we use our rage, so that's not really that big of a deal anyway. And we have 8 gold, so let's go ahead and grab 1 more health potion as well. So we spent 498 gold on this kit. Is it going to be good? No. Are we going to be able to accomplish anything? We'll see. We're not really too sure, right? So we do have a good weapon that will do pretty solid damage. We do have some armor penetration. We do have quite a bit of physical power bonus, at least for how low our gear is. We do, of course, have rage. We could even take, like, axe specialization or something like that, but I think we're happy with every perk we've got here. We're probably going to need these. Maybe we could drop Iron Will, but I don't know. Let's go in and see what we can do. Okay, hey there guys, welcome. I did do a quick damage check on the dummy, and we are hitting very hard. The first headshot from our double axe did 117 damage. I've got some airtime there, Jesus. Well... Good start, I guess. Now, of course, it does attack quite slowly. It is a 40 movement speed penalty. Well, it looks like we're pretty much immediately going to get into some PvP. Let's see what we can do. Okay, good dodges. Are we ever... going to actually catch this guy? Okay, we did actually catch that guy. As you can see, 2 hit. I don't know if that guy was already low. I don't know what this guy's kit was. Let's have a look. He has a cloak for us, which is okay. Ooh, a pretty nice helmet. Sorry, neck. That falchion will be worth a bit. What was this kit? This guy was in, like, base kit almost, but then has a few random really nice pieces that are handled? I don't know. Who knows? Reckless attack actually shouts. I did not know that. That's something that's interesting to know. I think maybe because we're low on meds, I think perhaps we'll just go and rest in this corner and get our health back. I'll try and cut this out if I remember. Okay, that was pretty quick. Because we have very high vigor, we have 34 vigor, we actually get our health back very quickly from resting. Is there anything else on this guy that we want? I guess we can take the blue pot, but it's gonna be almost useless. I don't know. I don't think these pieces will really be worth anything. This is a decent falchion. Falchions in general just sell for quite a bit, and this does actually have some physical power, so it might be worth like a few hundred, so that's quite a nice find. A surgical kit's a nice find. Nice. It does take a very long time because our interaction speed is going to be very low. The double axe does honestly feel kind of nice. The only thing is 40% movement speed penalty, or sorry, 40 movement speed is quite rough. Let's do a quick speed check. Okay, we're running at 291 with our rage active, with our weapon out, so that's actually pretty damn solid. Of course, though, we are just a big ball of meat, a big ball of health. Okay, I did want to take a lantern for a one-handed weapon if we found one, but damn, okay, another +2 all attributes, are you kidding me? And a good other stat as well. The only thing is, I think this is only really a useful base type for Bard, and Bard gear generally doesn't sell, but +2 all attributes has got to be worth taking anyway. You know, instead of buying that final potion, we should have actually bought a gold pouch. Oh, those are probably better, actually. Oh, you know what? I didn't even grab the, You know what? Let's just drop that protection potion. Let's just go ahead and put those there. I didn't even grab the throwing axes from our base kit, but those honestly are kind of expensive, so it's whatever. I guess this is where the guy came from. Oh my god, can I stop getting thrown around? I'm going to try and destroy the spider pot before I start attacking the spiders. I might tank a hit from the spike trap, but honestly, it's whatever. Now, this does have a right click as well, which is the big overhead swing. Again, I'm probably going to rest our health back. We are taking a lot of damage from just these, like, little things hitting us because we have very, very low PDR, but it's whatever, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Let's try and get some treasures, try and get some gold into our belt. Honestly, I'm not sure what would be classed as a success. We did, of course, already win a PvP engagement, but that was a weird one. I have no idea what that was. Maybe that guy must have accidentally equipped some gear and then, like, accidentally came in or something? I don't know. Like, he had a crossbow, but I don't think he even had any bolts. Right, anyway, I guess we'll grab some white treasures. I forget in Goblin Caves a lot of the time, you can't really be that picky. That made that kind of... Ooh, that's a nice little find. Some more throwing axes for us. Someone left a comment in the previous video saying Goblin ears sell for 10 gold and stack up to 3 times, so that's actually decent, so I guess we will go ahead and take those. Although I think I do need them for the quest on the Sculptor anyway, so... Should take them anyway. Now... Also, I'm enjoying this double axe. It's definitely not like the best weapon, but it doesn't feel that bad, and I do think it is, honestly, probably pretty underrated. I understand in trios it's probably not good, but I mean, it's not good anytime, I guess, but is it viable? Probably more than people give it credit for. Which doesn't really say too much, but yeah. Okay. I mean, is that an upgrade? Like, kind of, yeah, actually. I think it actually is an upgrade, funnily enough, like... It's 2 higher base damage and then 1 additional weapon damage and +5 max health as well. We lose a bit of armor pen. Maybe we should just actually run both of, we can just run 2 double axes and then if we need armor pen, we equip the second one, but by default we use the first one. I guess that's the strat. It's kind of annoying that the reckless attack actually does make you, like, shout. Because that definitely removes, like, you know, an element of surprise that we could possibly have, which is possibly why, because, you know, you're a barbarian, maybe we shouldn't be sneaking around. I hear someone. Just on the other side in here, I guess let's see a potion and see what there is. It's another barbarian. Okay. I don't know what that guy was. Maybe he's playing without a headset or something. I don't know. I apologize to him. Okay, we're on the come up, I guess. That's probably a better helmet than what we have. I don't know about the legs. Those might not be better legs than what we have. Those are absolutely better gloves than what we have, though. However, let's maybe drop some of these white treasures and stuff instead. Well, there's the one-handed weapon that we were looking for. Boots. I think, honestly, we'll take those boots as well. And then, right, okay, let's go ahead and drop that. Let's grab that. Let's grab some of these treasures as well. More gold. You know, these were very cheap pieces. We know these aren't worth that much. These are probably going to be worth more. Wrist dagger's a nice find. Let's go ahead and take some more potions. Let's go ahead and pop a surgical kit. I don't know how we snuck up on that guy. We even shouted, and then after the shout, he was then taking a potion. I don't know. Guy was just thirsty, I guess. But I'd say so far this is a successful run, you know? Like, I'm not sure why this is going so well, but it is. I think this is too many surgical kits, unironically, so I think we're just gonna not worry about that one. And then, okay, which of these capes is better? Let's have a quick look in here. It's lagging a little bit, but let's not worry about it too much. Dexterity, movement speed bonus, phys damage reduction versus just physical power. So I think we will actually go for this instead. What's our move speed now? Yeah, pretty good. And now we do, of course, have a one-handed weapon as well, which is decent. So we can use that against the faster classes. Would prefer a Viking sword over the club, but... you know, let's go ahead and drop that and perhaps take these reinforced gloves or something as well. Maybe those aren't that bad. So far, Axe is feeling very nice, honestly. Is it the best weapon in the barbarian arsenal? Probably not. So far, we haven't really got, I believe, any value from our reckless attack, particularly. But hey, it's not there to get value all the time. It's there for if we find a cleric, if we find a demon armor warlock, if we find a fighter... we can hit them with one big, heavy attack and take out a huge amount of their health. In fact, if we took the other double axe we had, if we used that on a fighter, we would be doing basically true damage with that hit. So we certainly would be hurting. I'm not gonna lie, the double axe is very fun so far. Like, I'm enjoying this. Hatchet? Yeah, no thanks. Okay, one thing to say is I did mention that my previous video would probably be a warlock one. I tried to do it this morning, but I've just been playing so disrespectfully, like unintentionally, that I've just been dying and losing my kits, which is why we're on the barbarian now. Because if there's any class you can play disrespectfully with and come out ahead, it's probably this one. Although there I actually did play more respectfully than I have been on the other classes, in that I actually waited out his Savage Roar, which... I have no idea why, honestly. Took a bit of a PvE hit. Let's go ahead and rest up again. Let's make sure we're at full HP at all times, so we're at less risk if we do get jumped on. Let's go ahead and sit down. I'll try and edit this out again if I remember. Alright, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but no worries. Let's have a quick look at these rings. Okay, these rings are crazy. Okay, Akira's what... we've got such good gear, honestly, for like what we came in with. And this is why I say Barbarian is just probably... the thing is with Barbarian is it's rough for PvE, but PvP, it's very strong, even in low gear, especially in solos. Not so much in duos and trios, because you're more likely to take too much damage at range, and not actually be able to, like, engage in melee. But in solos specifically, especially with the layout in Goblin Caves, there's usually a lot of, like, cover and stuff you can actually take. Honestly, I think we're happy with how this run has gone, and if we can just find a portal soon, we'll just be taking that. And let's go ahead and stash some of this gear that we've got and throw some of these on the market. We've got some good treasures in here. All attributes chest. Do we just equip this for now? Possibly. You know, let's just go ahead and drop the quarterstaff. We don't need to worry about that too much. No, because we took Savage, right? Let's not worry about it then. 162 health with our weapon out. Even more if we have Rage on. I thought I heard someone for a moment, but I'm not hearing anything right now. But let's go ahead and walk out with our weapon anyway, just in case. That right click is such a, like a massive overhead swing. But this is what I'm saying when I'm saying you don't have to be playing full meta to have, like, you know, decent success. Let's quickly have a look at those. No, okay. I was thinking if they were really good, we could wear those instead. Because getting good... I'm not sure if these beetle wings will eventually... They probably will eventually be used for a quest, but for now, let's not worry about them. Let's go ahead, destroy these boxes, and then probably go ahead and look for a static or something to take. See if we can get any high-tier treasures. There's another good treasure there. Don't believe we need a single bandage, particularly. Let's loot this chest, and then we'll probably go and check the static down to the south. And if that's not, we'll look in towards the zone and see what we can get in there. Those are actually okay gloves as well, but that base type doesn't really sell for much when you, doesn't particularly sell for much with physical damage on it, because the only ones who really care about physical damage with that base type are bards. And bard gear, like I said earlier, doesn't really sell for much. Okay, someone literally just took the static there as we went to. So very possible we'll get into another PvP scenario here. Our odds are decent. So what are our count? Okay. Well, there's our way out of here. Let's just go ahead and kill this goblin mage. Interesting. Someone's like already procced him or something because he immediately went into the... let's just tank the hit. Who cares? Look at how little damage that guy did to us. We'll be leaving. Very solid run. This has already been an excess. Anything now is just a bonus. So there was one ranger somewhere. I wonder what this guy's been up. Oh, he got a troll pelt. Oh my god, this guy's feeling intense right now. He must have killed the boss, or maybe killed a player. Did he come in base kit? He has a default doublet. Interesting, I don't know. Some royal pieces? Yeah, he's feeling tense right now. Good luck. I mean, I say good luck to him. It's only if he dies to PvE. Good luck to him, I guess, if he needs it. But we're happy with what we accomplished there. So from just our treasures, we made about half of our investment back. We will swap our neck, which is 2 dexterity and 1 true physical damage, for this strength and 3 additional physical damage. That will probably be better for us. Well, it looks like our chest piece will probably sell for around 250. We'll underprice it a little bit so we get a fast sell. Although, to be honest, physical damage bonus is also solid, so we probably could squeeze more out of that. Okay, this is the only one I've found which is of similar, like, stats. Or, well, these are the exact same stats. This is 459, but it's been up for over, like, it's been up for over a day, nearly 2 days, and it hasn't sold yet, so I'm thinking it's likely to possibly not sell for this. As is better than this, is a higher fizz damage bonus, but I think we'll just be a little bit safe and perhaps try and sell it up for, let's just try around solid 420 and see if that sells. But we need to be patient, because some of these items, especially ones that are kind of more niche, such as this base, again, I don't know how to pronounce that. Puipoint, I don't know. But yeah, we just need to be a bit more patient, and especially with the niche bases, it can take a while for these things to sell. And these gloves we found are also looking like another solid, probably like 300 gold. Let's try like 310 maybe. Then we've got a 44 damage falchion with 2 physical power, which again is probably about another 400 and... Let's go for another 420. Falchion is a very, like, meta weapon, so usually if you can find a falchion that's blue with a few decent stats or purple, these things usually sell for quite a good chunk. We also found a Chris Dagger, which is relatively meta, and for only 2 slots, it actually sells for a decent chunk as well. We have a 25 base damage Chris Dagger, so I think let's go ahead and try like 240, as is 25 base damage, so it's better than this one, but sure, let's just sell it a little bit cheaper possibly, and probably get a pretty quick sell on that. This necklace isn't worth much, let's just try and get a fast sell on it, maybe 45. And a Radiant Cloak of purple quality with 2 magical power is again looking like probably another 420 gold. So I think we made crazy profit from that run. As long as a few of these things sell, which I'm pretty confident they will. Not so much about this chest, but I'm pretty sure the gloves will sell for this much, the falchion will sell for that much, the Chris Dagger will sell for that much, the cloak probably will sell for that much, so I feel like we're going to have a lot of money coming back in. And we actually got a blue potion from that run, we got a purple potion from that run, we'll keep those, we'll keep 1 bandage as well just in case, and our Goblineer, we'll stash that away for our quests, let's not bother counting that. We also, of course, did get a Ring of Courage with 1 strength plus 1 all attributes. Again, this will probably be another 200 to 300 gold. And a Ring of Quickness with 3 additional physical damage. Again, probably going to be pretty good money. In fact, let's quickly price check these and see if we want to actually bring these in or not. Yeah, I think honestly we're just going to sell this Ring of Courage because we can easily get another 300 gold for that. Let's go ahead and sell it again for 290 though, just because it's cheap. And a Ring of Quickness with 3 additional physical damage, looking like again another 400 gold. So let's go ahead and put that up for, you know, I don't know. Again, we're underpricing most of these things a little bit, just a slight bit, just to try and get faster sales. We'll chuck that up for another 380. This cloak and this neck also could be worth another good chunk, but let's keep some of our kit. Let's retain some of it, you know. Now, the interesting thing now is, do we take Achilles Strike? Achilles Strike would allow us to throw our lantern at people to slow them down to possibly catch up to them. However, it will make the matchups against the faster classes, the PDR classes much, much worse. We could drop Rage instead, possibly, perhaps, and see how that feels. After careful consideration, I don't think we are going to take Achilles Strike. I think we are just going to go ahead and chill with Rage and Reckless Strike again. We're just trying stuff out, you know. It's probably not the most optimal, but hey, it's already went pretty damn well for us. Let's just go ahead and see what we can do. Okay, hey there, guys. Now, there is another barbarian in this run when I was scouting who is very geared. He has, you know, all attributes on a bunch of his gear. He also has a legendary battle axe with like 6 physical power and max health and stuff on it. It looked pretty crazy. I took the cape off just so people were a bit less interested in actually inspecting us or scouting us. That guy looks crazy geared. He's running Blood Exchange Achilles, so we don't really have much of an advantage on him, and I don't know how we kill him. Possibly, if we space him very well, we can probably kill him quick. We will do a hell of a lot of damage, but I believe he will just do the damage quicker, and he will do more damage. However, both of us will probably just 2-shot the other one. Those are almost better than what we have, but not quite. Dark Curse is a pretty poor base type, so let's not worry about that. We probably... I wish we had like another space here so we could have a potion of protection and a normal potion like on the same thing. Very easy to dodge these guys, just walk slightly to the side. It does feel really nice 2-hitting mobs again. It's been a while since I've played a class where I'm killing things in just 2 hits. That's white treasures. Let's look for green plus. Let's be a little bit picky. I know we probably shouldn't because it is, at the end of the day, still goblin caves. There's still not a huge amount of loot. It would be nice if we could equip that. I meant to stash one of these surgical kits so we'd actually have a bit more space, but I guess it is what it is. Quite often there's someone in here to the north, or at least there was in the previous iteration of goblin caves. The 3x3. I don't really feel like going that way, so I think we'll possibly let's see who's in here. So how do we, if we come across the other barbarian, how do we beat him? I'm not seeing... That's a decent falchion. Maybe we'll take that and see if that's going to sell for much. I'm trying to think of an angle, but the thing is with Achilles Strike Blood Exchange is if he doesn't just use it early and waste it, it's a very deadly combo. So possibly what we try and do is we try and bait him into hitting us with his Achilles And if he can waste his blood exchange, we could try and get a reset and heal with potions and stuff. But that's going to be very difficult. Do we try and space him? I'm hardly a master at spacing on Barbarian. I don't really play much Barbarian. I don't, especially using these off-meta weapons. Like, he's using the battle axe, I'm using a double axe. Which one of those has more range? I have a feeling it honestly might be the double axe a little bit. But I don't know. If we could maybe hit him with a big headshot with our Reckless Strike, I think one more hit to anything will kill him straight up though. So possibly we could just power through it. But again, I think he had more like dexterity than us, so he probably has higher attack speed. So I think honestly it comes down purely to a I don't think he has enough health to actually take a headshot and a body shot from us. So I think ultimately it will be like a spacing matchup, and that's something I'm not very practiced in. But, you know, we'll do our best. We'll see how it goes. If we do even come across him. Perhaps we just won't and we'll never see him. Perhaps he'll die to someone else and someone will just take his gear. Or perhaps he'll just steamroll the lobby and, or like get a few kills, get a bunch of gold, and take a blue. Who knows? It's tough. But from what I saw, all attributes gear, legendary battle axe, like I say, and a legendary battle axe with some good stats on it as well. It's not just like a baseline one. We will be faster, I do believe. We will be faster with our rage. And we have no chest piece on as well. But we'll have a smaller health pool. It's an interesting one. Obviously, some classes have simpler ways to like try and beat someone who's more geared, but a barbarian versus barbarian matchup, I mean, both of us just kind of run at the enemy and hope for the best, right? So it'll be a bit rough. Let's use the overhead swing here. I imagine this will probably die from like 2. Yeah, like crazy damage, right? Put in really crazy damage. Do need silver coins actually for my quest. Let's go ahead and pop a potion of healing, just get ourselves topped up a little bit. The funny part is we actually heal quicker here if we don't pull out our battle axe because of the added health. But not that big of a deal. Trying to keep an eye out, an eye and an ear out, because we really don't want this guy sneaking up on us. We could try and sneak up on him. I guess that is an option, huh? With creep being baseline now, perhaps we could be the rattiest barbarian. But how do we do that? Because then we'll have to, like... we have to try and wait until he's looting something. That's a worse helmet than what we've got. We could take her a shield just in case. Can we swap this instantly? We can. That's actually good to know. The fact that we can swap those instantly probably means we should take it just in case we come across a ranger or something. But I imagine if we have it out... No, we can swap it instantly if we have it out as well. Okay, good to know. It's weird how some things have animations and like time for swapping, but some things don't. A little bit inconsistent. We could go... Yeah. Oh, I swear I just heard someone. Did I hear myself? I feel like this is the problem with talking to yourself so much in these videos. Like, I feel like I hear a lot more than I actually do hear, I believe. I would like to come down here and probably kill the centipede if possible. Which should be pretty easy. It might take us quite a while. Honestly, no, it should... But it will take us a while if he never bloody comes, though. We are doing very high DPS. And per hit, we're doing... like, some of the highest in the game. Like, especially for how limited our gear is. Like, if we were a very, you know, like, top-end Slayer fighter possibly is, like, the highest damage per one hit in the game with stuff like Victory Strike. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's, like, Blow of Corruption. Wow, yeah. Look at how fast we destroyed that. Get some jewelry. A ring. Not very useful, but 2 vigor. It's better than nothing. Some more blue Franciscas as well. We do have quite like a throwing arsenal. We could probably kill someone just with throwing axes. We could try and just out-throw the guy, but I don't think 4 throwing axes... Oh, sorry. Well, 8. 8 throwing axes? Is that enough to kill someone straight up? A barbarian at that? Possibly, honestly. Probably should do a bit more looting, but I'm just a bit nervous for where this guy could possibly be. It would be a crazy, like, outplay if we did somehow manage to take him out like that, but whether we will or not, I'm not sure. It's going to be a tough matchup. But, that's how it is. Watch me big this fight up and we'll just never see him. I'm surprised by how quiet this run has been so far. I have not seen any signs of life so far. Okay. Overhead. It keeps hitting the floor every time I use it, but it's a really satisfying, like, attack, so I'm using it quite often. Realistically, I don't think you're ever supposed to, actually use the right click. I mean, let's do a quick damage check. I want to do, like, a quick range check on the dummy to see how good or bad the range is on the right click as compared to the left click. Let's see what we can do. Is that will hit? I hear someone. Could it be the guy? The guy, did he have a shield? I think he might have. I think there was also someone else with a shield though. I'm not sure what class they were. If it's probably the guy, right? Like just running around in the middle of the map. Let's go and see. If we die, we die. Frankly, we're already... I think that's the guy. There's someone else here. Well, I've wasted my blue pot. Let's try and make sure he wastes his blue pot. I'm not sure if that's the guy or not. I think there was another barbarian in here. So this door is gone. That's good to know. You know, let's use our reckless attack preemptively so we don't have to shout.
Wait.
Alright, brother.
Nice, bro. Wait, you're not the guy that spared me.
No? Hello.
Was it?
There's a ranger behind you, by the way. Is that guy friendly?
Yeah, that guy's friendly. You killed the guy that spared me.
Well, it is what it is, guys. Unfortunately, we killed the barb. I don't know if that guy was more geared than I am. I knew I shouldn't have tried. I shouldn't have trusted him. It's always ratty rogues. You should never trust rogues, ever. This is why people don't like rogues. Unfortunate. It is what it is. It was a mistake to even think that possibly this guy wouldn't be a ratty backstabber. But there you go. It is what it is. I should have just shut the door, not speak. I was like, you know what, maybe we'll have a fun moment for the video. Unlucky. It is what it is. Let's try this build out a bit more though, because I am actually enjoying this. We'll do another run, or probably a few more runs, but let's get another kit and see what we can do. So far guys, we've only sold the jewelry, but the jewelry has sold for over what we put in the investment. So let's go ahead and just unequip all of our gear. I'm still annoyed at myself for letting that happen. I shouldn't have surgical kitted. I should have popped a potion and then ran off. It shut the door. We could have killed that rogue easily. That guy seemed very bad, but hey, it is what it is. Mistakes happen sometimes. So that will be the end of the like 500 gold budget video, and now we'll just run a few random pieces that I've got together because that was fun. I want to run more like that. I've got some random pieces of jewelry that we'll just throw together. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another battle axe as well. Or sorry, a double axe. And let's just get back into it, honestly. Good fun. That's a crazy good battle axe for 135 gold. Fizz power, 57 base damage, plus an extra 1 weapon damage. Very, very nice. I'm really annoyed. That's a really frustrating death. I wish I could go back and play that again. I'd just go and shut the door. The second he was approaching me, I knew he was going to try and attack me. But unfortunately, I didn't quite shut the door quick enough. If I shut the door, well, realistically, I should have just popped potions and ran away. That would have been, like, much smarter and better. And this guy had no chance against me. He would have got crushed in a 1v1, which is why he did what he did. I understand that he's not going to take a 1v1. He will have no chance in hell of actually winning. But it is what it is. I also used my reckless attack, unfortunately, on the door, which kind of sucked. That made it a bit harder to deal with. Whether that guy would have died in 2 hits if I didn't do that, I doubt it, honestly, because I assume he had rage as well, which probably meant he was rocking 0% PDR, so we were actually, like, penetrating 0 PDR, so it honestly... Okay. I mean, that's a pretty damn good ring as well that we just found. That's pretty lucky. Death Beetles generally have better loot pools than most other mobs in the Goblin Caves. So definitely would loot those. In general, if a mob flies, it generally has a better loot pool than things that don't fly. Not always, but just generally. So make sure you loot... if you don't loot every mob, which you probably should just in case you get rare quest items... Just make sure you loot, like, flying mobs and, you know, kind of special ones. Like, I think boulder slingers and... Maybe not archers, but goblin boulder slingers also, I believe, have, like, better loot than the average goblin. Not 100%, but it kind of feels that way, so... we've got a decent kit, honestly. It's pretty random and thrown together. Of course, we're still rocking no chest, but we do have some pretty good pieces in here. Oh, there's a cape. Decent helm, but damn, we've actually found a bunch of like blue treasures already. Pretty good. But these are the mistakes you learn. Never to trust a rogue. Never ever. Especially if he said... No, never mind. Can't say that. It's a bit rude. Well played to that guy, I guess. Hope he's enjoying that gear he got. But double axe, surprisingly strong. Meta, as I keep saying. Well, it's not meta. Is it good enough to be meta? I don't know. We'll need more testing for that, and probably someone who's more of a barbarian main. But because whenever I play barbarian, I'm always just crazily surprised by how strong this class is. People quite commonly say like barbarian feels horrible. Barbarian never feels horrible to me. It always feels like an insanely strong class. But because, perhaps that's usually because I'm playing at the lower ranks, because I don't really play my barbarian that much to get it to the higher ranks. So it's very possible, but that's the reason why. And I think barbarian is a class that generally the higher gear you go, it doesn't get as much value from gear as like other classes do. So that's like, you know, another thing that could be one of the causations. Because obviously in these videos, generally I'm rocking... At best, I'm running like a mid-tier set usually, right? Like I'm never running like, you know, full purples, legendaries here and there. Like base jewelry, you know, that's not really the kind of stuff that we do. Okay, that must have... Why is that? Does only half of that go at one time? I actually thought like the entire trap went. Is this goblin coming? I was gonna say, this guy's a goddamn heat seeker if this guy comes over here. And to everyone, I know it's a day late, but happy Easter to anyone who celebrates. If not, hope you had a good weekend. Some of these pieces are actually pretty good, but actually we have actually even better, to be honest. We have some surprisingly nice pieces. What is our movement speed out of curiosity? 267, 299 with our weapon out. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I think recently I've stopped building so much movement speed on my gear, and I think it's hurting me, but I don't feel like it's hurting me. I'm not sure what I just said, but what I meant to say is, like, in hindsight, I think I'm dying quite a lot because I'm quite slow and I'm not having the, like, positioning and kiting potential or, like, advantage that I used to have quite often. And nowadays, I just take more fights, like, straight up, to be honest. I just lose more gear straight up. Especially when I just get in that mood when I just randomly start playing disrespectfully. Like, I'll be thinking about it in my head, like, oh, I need to do this and wait out this cooldown, and, you know, I have, like, a protection potion and all this stuff, and I can pre-health potion and stuff, and then it comes to gameplay, and I'm like, yep, I'm holding W and M1ing. Maybe that's what, maybe Barbarian's just my playstyle, but I don't... Barbarian's fun to play every now and then, but personally, it's not going to be a main class for me, I don't think, ever particularly. Just because I like having options, and I've said this quite a lot, Barbarian just doesn't really have many options particularly. It's just kind of very good at doing one thing, which is just ramming your head into the enemy. Just headbutting each other and seeing which one of you has the thicker skull. So... I think there's a spawn in this room, so I'm surprised that these goblins are alive. Oh, someone's in the... I think that was a barbarian, actually. I need to stop M2ing, though, because it's taken me a lot longer to kill these mobs, I think, because there's no combo to the... Oh, is there? No, there's no combo for the, right click. But it does seem to have pretty damn good range. Someone's real close, I heard that. Okay. Unfortunate for that guy. Felling Axe? Yeah, Felling Axe is just not going to have a chance against this build. Okay, why is this guy's gear so insane? Ah, that's unfortunate. I just want to get in his mouth. Oh, damn. Couldn't quite get the double kill there. Realistically, what should I do? I should continue running and just healing up with my potions, but I thought we'd actually have enough damage to just kill that guy there. Unfortunately, he has a blue weapon randomly, and he just has a little bit more health than I was expecting. I honestly thought we'd just really kill him with that second hit, but yeah, clearly not. Damn. Pretty good runs though, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate likes. If you'd like to see more like this, it would help us both out if you hit subscribe. Thank you very much for 2,000 subscribers as well. It's a crazy achievement. I didn't think we were going to be hitting this. I didn't know if I'd ever hit this, never mind so soon in quotation marks. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Honestly, I'll probably do more barbarian content soon because this was actually a very fun video. Especially just using like what's an off-meta kind of weapon. I should have been more respectful on the first all-in with the smite. I thought we would just, like, two-hit him, but somehow we just kind of didn't. He's just a lot tankier than I was expecting. A lot of the gear is sold now. Let's check how much money we've made already. Of course, we've still got things selling. Okay, we're now sitting... So we're up over 600 gold, just without only selling a few of the pieces we've come across. And of course, if I didn't make a few of these mistakes, if I played a little bit more respectfully, if I kited people out and waited more for our potions to tick us up, would have had a better time. But anyway, guys, like I say, thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one.